Saturday the 30th of May, you'll wake up convinced the neighbor's cat is judging your pajamas. Your Doomoscope animal today is a vole overthinking everything underground, with more chill than you have deciding which avocado toast is worth the rage. By midday, you'll have refreshed right move 11 times, purely to fantasize about escaping to the countryside and keeping chickens. Come afternoon, that competitive Aries spirit erupts. You're suggesting a friendly board game, which swiftly descends into a fierce battle for family honor involving accusations of cheating and strategic biscuit deprivation. This fragile peace implodes at precisely 4:17 p.m., when someone, probably you, announces they're taking their ball and going home, before demanding a rematch 9 minutes later. Evening arrives, and those plans to cook a healthy stir-fry? Abandoned faster than a soggy chip. You're ordering a takeaway, strategically choosing one where the delivery driver is aesthetically pleasing. And those dating apps? Put them down, Aries. Refresh one more time, and you won't find a date, you'll just end up comparing yourself to a heavily filtered influencer from Barnsley. Advice: hide your phone in the biscuit tin. Saturday the 30th of May will dawn on you like a lukewarm cup of tea, Taurus. Getting out of bed will feel like auditioning for that game show where you have to dodge swinging foam logs. Succeed, and your reward isn't a check, but the knowledge that you can now make toast. Take a bow. This afternoon, any outdoor activity requires a full risk assessment. Friends suggesting a walk are met with the same enthusiasm you reserve for calls from people trying to sell you double glazing. Embrace the sofa. Your entire afternoon will be dedicated to working out which streaming service you have accidentally cancelled. This evening, the siren song of TikTok beckons. Hours will vanish faster than biscuits at a toddler's birthday party. You will spend a solid hour deciding between Deliveroo and reheating last night's curry. You'll finally choose the curry, then order a pizza anyway, just in case. You are living your best life. Own it. Advice: tomorrow, try swapping the sofa for a slightly different sofa. Saturday the 30th of May. You had visions of a power walk followed by a green smoothie, didn't you, Gemini? By 11 a.m., you're still perfecting the art of horizontal relaxation. Coffee is essential. Then, a tactical tick-tock scroll that lasts approximately the same time as it takes to bake a cake. Venus isn't angry, she's just disappointed you filled 3 online baskets and abandoned them. That's what happens when you can't commit. Your Doomscope animal is a hydra whose problems keep multiplying, like the number of open browser tabs related to obscure conspiracy theories. You're basically a one-person rumor mill. Tonight, those dinner reservations have mysteriously transformed into a delivery order big enough to feed a small village. You'll be halfway through Series 4 of a true crime documentary, and convinced it's brand new, despite boring your best mate with it last week. The remote. Wedged so far down the sofa it might as well be in another dimension. Advice: step away from the impulse hair dye. Cancer surfaces sometime around lunchtime on Saturday, blinking at the daylight like a startled mole. Your phone's a gallery of memes you've already forgotten liking. Nostalgia's got you by the short and curlies. Prepare for a morning mainlining adverts for Sunny Jim cereal and wondering where it all went wrong. The afternoon involves leaving the house, eventually. This will necessitate trying on, and discarding, at least 3 outfits, each more optimistic than the last. Venus is having a laugh, though. That must-have Breton top. Sold out online, naturally. In shops. Only available in extra wobbly. The evening is MasterChef, but if all the contestants were hammered and the judges were squirrels, that Ottolenghi recipe will end with you ordering a kebab and searching for something to watch. You'll dismiss entire genres before settling on that episode of Friends you've seen more times than your own reflection. By evening, even Saturn is watching your choices like a neighbor twitching the curtains. Advice: put down the sourdough starter. The universe is already judging your life choices. Saturday the 30th of May will find you bolt upright at precisely 11:57 a.m., convinced you've accidentally joined the witness protection program and forgotten your new identity. You haven't. Brunch beckons and frankly, darling, it won't start without you. Prepare to swan in like you're auditioning for a perfume advert. The afternoon involves browsing, which we all know means credit card Armageddon. Mars retrograde is watching your contactless payments with the same judgmental glare your nan reserves for ripped jeans. Your Doomscope object today is a scrunchie with stretched elastic, resembling your grasp on reality after scrolling TikTok for 6 straight hours. Tonight's quick check of Instagram will lead you down a rabbit hole so deep, you'll accidentally like your ex's geography teacher's holiday snaps from circa 2019. This seismic event can only be rectified with a family-size pizza, the entire back catalogue of Real Housewives, and absolutely no regrets. Advice: stop practicing your surprised but grateful face in the mirror. You're fooling nobody, least of all yourself. This Saturday, your brain's already treating your duvet day like an extreme sport. The sunrise triggered an existential debate on whether to hoover before your second cuppa. Resist the urge to plan color-coded Tupperware storage before 11s. Your quest: locate an outfit that's simultaneously effortless chic and doesn't remind you of that regrettable phase in noughties fashion. Your wardrobe's giving off jumble sale chic. Mercury's whispering sweet nothings about buying a sparkly bum bag. Color correction session. Abandon hope, all ye who enter. Your partner will suddenly develop a rare form of color agnosia. Tonight, plans. Lush. You'll arrive exactly 4 minutes early, spend 32 minutes subtly rearranging the coasters, then silently critique the choice of fairy lights. You just know you'll mentally edit the host's Netflix viewing history. Pizza. Don't even kid yourself. You're ordering the family size, with extra garlic bread. And after, doom scrolling until someone live streams a cat doing something mildly amusing. Advice: relax. Only joking. The universe saw you polishing your sarcastic wit and is now hiding behind the biscuit tin. Today, Saturday the 30th of May, you started the day with the best intentions. Social plans. Fresh air. But before you'd even had your first cuppa, you were already 27 tabs deep comparing brunch menus. Honestly, Libra, choosing between a full English and smashed avocado is harder than picking a lottery number. This afternoon will involve a burst of enthusiastic creativity fueled by something you saw on TikTok late last night. Expect flour everywhere, catastrophic mess, and an end result that looks nothing like the picture. Your Doomscope object today is a lipstick worn once then forgotten, much like your short-lived dreams of becoming a baking influencer. Evening will find you sprawled majestically across the sofa, surrounded by cushions. You'll spend 3 hours scrolling through Netflix, Prime, iPlayer, Disney and still end up watching Friends reruns. The dog's judging you. The cat's judging you. You're judging you. Libra, the cosmos has added a small admin fee to your chaos today, payable in dignity. Advice: order a takeaway. This Saturday, your dating profile has been flagged by MI5 as a potential national security risk. You stirred at precisely 11:03 a.m. after dreaming you'd finally mastered the art of folding a fitted sheet. Brunch now centers around locating a breakfast buffet generous enough to warrant wearing your stretchy trousers. This afternoon, your mission involves meticulously curating an online basket of 47 almost identical bath bombs. You're convinced one is slightly more lavender. Why? But hold your horses. Mercury's gone rogue. You'll suddenly feel the urge to alphabetize your spice rack by color, rather than origin. Be warned though, you'll discover spices you bought in 2023, still sealed. Tonight, Netflix beckons, obviously. Binge watching is practically a legal requirement. The stars demand you order that absolutely monstrous pizza, knowing its nutritional value is akin to cardboard. Just try not to read all 273 Uber Eats reviews of the delivery driver, alright? By evening, even Saturn is watching your choices like a neighbor twitching the curtains. Advice: stop talking to the cat about your problems. It's only pretending to listen. Saturday, 11:58 a.m. You're awake, Sagittarius, but only because your bladder has declared independence. Mars remains stubbornly retrograde, rendering you less energetic than a damp teabag. That early morning gym class? About as likely as finding a matching pair of socks first time. Your Doomscope vegetable is a bendy carrot. Reminds you of that time you tried to assemble flat-pack furniture after a wine tasting. This afternoon involves announcing you're just popping to the corner shop and returning with a garden gnome and a complex conspiracy theory about pigeons. Venus is eyeing your takeaway habit with open disdain. Tonight, under Jupiter's vague supervision, you've confidently arranged to meet pals. These plans will evaporate faster than free biscuits at a car boot sale, replaced by a carefully curated YouTube playlist of dogs doing silly things. The pizza order will be borderline obscene. And you'll still have cheese left in the fridge. Advice: if you find yourself humming the theme tune to a daytime TV show, just go back to bed. This Saturday, Capricorn, you'll wake up convinced it's Monday. Again. By 9:17 a.m., you'll be planning spontaneous pancakes, which involves a carefully curated Pinterest board and a strategic Waitrose run for organic blueberries. The toaster is already hiding in shame. The afternoon is for fun. This translates to online window shopping. 40 tabs dedicated to the perfect garden gnome. Later, you'll realize you haven't actually bought anything. Venus thinks you're a complete menace to the internet. You'll then spend ages comparing cashmere socks, because obviously true happiness is foot-related. Your spirit animal today is a squirrel with a spreadsheet. Evenings, self-care involves ordering the new Ottolenghi cookbook, followed immediately by a curry, because nobody's got time for that. Streaming services. 97 minutes doom scrolling later, you decide your sock drawer needs reorganizing. Capricorn, the cosmos has added a small admin fee to your chaos today, payable in dignity. By evening, even Saturn is watching your choices like a neighbor twitching the curtains. Advice: embrace the chaos. Trying to be perfect is exhausting, love. Saturday sees Aquarius blearily blinking awake around midday, having somehow slept in your going-out clothes from yesterday. Don't worry, we've all been there. Your Doomoscope animal today is a leprechaun whose pot is empty, which is to say, less trustworthy than a politician on camera. Venus is still giving you the cold shoulder, so brace yourself for passionately arguing with your partner about whether or not pineapple belongs on pizza. You secretly love it, admit it. This afternoon, around tea time, you'll find yourself in a heated debate with the self-checkout machine at the supermarket because it insists you haven't scanned your loyalty card. Honestly, is it even worth the points? Evening plans involve painstakingly crafting the perfect cheese board for your strictly platonic movie night. Mars in retrograde has commandeered the remote. Prepare for an hour of scrolling before you accidentally start playing that nature documentary about snails. You'll settle on reruns of Is It Cake? Instead, obviously. Call it mindfulness, but it's really just avoiding doing the washing up with adequate snacks. Advice: comfort is a trap. Now go forth and loudly disapprove of something you secretly enjoy. Today, Saturday the 30th of May, you'll stir around midday, convinced you've missed the early bird at the car boot sale. You haven't. That first cuppa needs administering sharpish, normal strength just won't cut it. Stay put in your PJs, the universe understands the monumental effort involved in locating matching socks. This afternoon, a deep need for something shiny will kick in, like a magpie in a marketplace. A quick browse morphs into an epic quest involving attempting to navigate a roundabout you just know you should avoid, giving up and panic buying discounted bath bombs. Remember, you don't even have a bath. Your savings account is muttering darkly about your questionable life choices. Evening sees the arrival of existential pondering nicely blended with a craving for beige food. Neptune gets the blame for that spontaneous extra-large pizza order with stuffed crust. Tick-tock doom-scrolling commences, and will continue until the birds start their chorus because sleep is for the organized. One more Instagram refresh will not manifest a date, just eye strain. Advice: stop treating daytime television like a therapy session. It's acting.